Hi everyone, I'm Angela Jarvis with Feed One.
And I'm Dory French with Convoy Women.
And we are here today with a special segment we're calling Better Together.
That is right. So Angela, why don't you share a little bit about how children's feeding and Feed One all came about?
So actually, I think we should probably start, people watching this may not know what Feed One is.
Yes.
So the easiest way that I can explain it, Dory, is I want you to just take a minute and think about that very distinct sound and feeling you have when you're hungry, right? Mm-hmm. You haven't had a meal for a while and you have that gurgling in your stomach. What is your immediate reaction?
I need food now.
Yes. You're wanting to get something to eat, of course.
Yes.
Where's the fridge? What can I have? But there are many kids across the world that don't have that luxury. In fact, they don't know where their next meal is going to come from. It's not what are they going to eat, it's if they are going to. And for us here at Feed One, that's just not something that we can live with. And so we are a campaign by Convoy of Hope that we provide advocacy and awareness, and we raise funds for our children's feeding here. And we are currently feeding over 533,000 kids in 33 countries around the world every school day.
That is amazing.
And so we do this, you might be like, how do you guys do this? How do you feed that many kids? We do that by partnering with churches, businesses, students, and people just like you, just like the people watching this video, and telling them by giving $10 a month, they can provide food, clean water, and education, and most importantly, hope, because everybody needs hope.
Yes.
And they can do that by just giving $10, and for that provides that food every school day for a month for a child in one of our
$10
programs.
is that's like nothing. That's so easy to do.
It's an attainable thing for people to get.
Absolutely.
Right? And so why do we do this? Why is children's feeding and malnutrition so important? It's this harsh reality, in fact, that 15,000 children die every single day of childhood hunger. I think you can think of terms of, the city where we live, people watching this where you live, the state. How long would it take for your city or your state to be eliminated? Also, something that I was thinking about is that every 10 seconds, a child dies of malnutrition and hunger and starvation. So a lot of times we watch a TikTok or a reel and they're 60 seconds? By the time you're done watching that reel, 6 children will have died of malnutrition and hunger.
Wow.
And so we believe that something has to be done.
Absolutely.
And while you think of childhood hunger and starvation, I myself cannot end it. You yourself cannot end it.
Absolutely.
But everyone can feed one.
Yeah.
And we
that's
all
so
can
good.
be a part of something larger
Yes.
here. And Feed One within Convoy of Hope is part of something larger, right, Dory?
That is exactly right. So as we said earlier, I work with Convoy Women. And so Convoy Women is a group of women who essentially advocate for the women and girls that Convoy of Hope serves in our Women's Empowerment Program. And we believe that every girl, every daughter, every woman around the world has the right to live with strength and dignity and ultimately to live with hope. And so it is our goal to be a voice for those who have no voice. So our Women's Empowerment Program is really highly integrated with our Children's Feeding Initiative, which, as you said, is feeding over 500,000 children every school day, which is just so amazing. And a lot of the moms, they'll help prepare food for the children, so they're involved in that way in our feeding program. And so for Women's Empowerment, since 2010, over 99,000 women and girls have been equipped, educated, and empowered in 18 countries, which is just so amazing. And essentially, we really want to partner with the entire family on the journey to sustainability. And that's really the Convoy of Hope's heart, is to see a big picture shift in the entire family and empower that entire family on that journey and help change the trajectory of their lives.
That's so cool. And so you guys might be wondering, you're hearing from Feed One and Convoy Women, and you're hearing Better Together. Why are the two of us doing this? Because we truly are. We are not separate things.
Yes.
Because truly, and we'll say this probably multiple times in this video, when you feed the child, you empower the mother.
Yes.
These things are not separate. They go together perfectly.
Absolutely.
And so when you feed a child, they are more likely to stay in school, to have that better future.
Yeah.
when they are being fueled, their brain power to get an education, to go further in their life. In Feed One, we believe that it meets a present need and a future need by having that food in their bellies, meeting that present need that they need, that nutrition, but also that future need of an education to help them further their life. And so they're not having to wonder where their meal is coming from.
That's huge.
And especially for the mothers.
Absolutely.
You know, Dory, as a mom, you have to prepare meals every day for your kid. Could you imagine wondering
I can't
where
imagine
your kid's meal would come from?
having that be such a huge weight and worry in my life, just thinking, you know, how are they going to be sustained? Where are they going to get their next meal? Like, what a huge burden to be able to lift off of, you know, these mothers' shoulders, to know that when I send my child to school, they're going to receive a meal. So education is so key. Like you said, when we feed them, then they're going to be able to stay in school and get an education. And for the girls, it shows statistically that for every year a girl remains in school, research shows their income increases by 25%. So how huge and vital it is for these girls to stay in school. And research also shows that when they stay in school, they're more likely to delay early onset of marriages, and really we can deter them becoming victims of domestic violence. So it is just, you know, a huge key. So we really believe at Convoy of Hope that education is key to breaking the cycle of poverty. And our girls' empowerment really started with this in mind, that if we can partner with them early on in their educational journey, then we can help change the trajectory of their entire lives.
So whether you are feeding a child or empowering a girl or woman, we are making investments into the future of children, of women. You are empowering them, you're feeding them, you're bringing them education, you're bringing them hope to care for their future family.
I love what you said about, you know, their future and their future family, because we're thinking like long term, down the road, not just the now and here, but looking ahead, how is this going to change? And what's so cool when these children are being fed and they're going to school, we have this new outlet with their teachers where we're able to get further insight into their lives. That teacher is now that kind of third person that we can reach out to find out what extra support their family might need. And we're able then to reach out to the mothers or the children and give that extra support, where if they wouldn't have been in school, we would not be able to find out this extra insight. So just those little things that we don't even think about, how huge it is, that ripple effect that is happening by feeding a child, by them staying in school, and now we have a teacher involved, that we can really get a window into their lives even more, and able to reach out to that mother, like we said. So essentially going back to kind of what you said in the beginning, when you feed a child, you empower the woman and you empower the mother. And just like you said, what a relief to be able to know today, by sending my child to school, I know that they are going to receive food. They're going to be fed. They're not going to come home hungry. And what a gift that is. And several of our mothers, they receive training in the mothers clubs while the children are at school. So their child is at school getting education and getting fed, and they are receiving training in the mothers clubs as well. And so our Girls Empowerment Program is really there to offer emotional and educational support to these girls. And it's so easy and simple to be involved in reaching out and equipping these girls in our Girls Empowerment Program. Just a one-time gift of $25 will put a girl through our Girls Empowerment Program for an entire year. Like $25 is like a shirt at a store. I mean, that's nothing. That's simple. For an entire year, putting a girl through our Girls Empowerment Program, and they're going to experience such life change.
And just that idea that a little can go a long way. Your $25 for women's empowerment can truly change a woman's life. And like I said earlier, that $10 a month, what some of us spend more on just one meal, here, just giving that $10 a month provides food, clean water, education, and hope every school day for a month with Feed One in our children's feeding program. And so it's very easy to get involved with our women's empowerment or children's feeding with Feed One. And so we were just excited, the two of us, as coworkers and friends. We are big fans of where we work, whether it's Convoy Women or Feed One. We were excited to chat a little bit about Convoy Women and Feed One, because the month of October, we both have special days that we are highlighting.
That is right. We have just celebrated International Day of the Girl this past Wednesday. And it's such an awesome day just to really highlight girls and bring awareness to all the challenges that girls face around the world. And it's a great time to really look at our Girls Empowerment Program and just highlight that and just bring awareness to just the effective ways that we can just support and bring just value and strength to these girls all over the world.
On October 16th, just a few days after that, is Childhood Hunger Day. It was founded because really there is a need to educate people about childhood hunger around the world. A lot of people don't know the statistics that I gave earlier, or the need, or they just don't know how to be involved. And so we just want to encourage everyone watching this to keep an eye on Feed One's Instagram on ways to be involved on that day, October 16th, like our 16 on 16 challenge, where we want to see 16 people sign up to feed a child for a year at $10 a month.
That's so awesome. I like the 16 on 16 spin. That's good.
We like to have fun with
I
Feed
love
One.
it. Absolutely. Gotta have fun. Well, we just hope that you really enjoyed just getting to listen in on this conversation and be a part. So thanks so much for being able to do that. But we have some special giveaways. Everybody loves a good freebie, right?
I love freebies.
Who doesn't love
and we
something
love giving
free?
away things.
Absolutely, all the time. Anytime that we can do it. So we're gonna have some special freebies, both from Feed One and Convoy Women. Angela, what are you gonna be giving away?
Well, like I said, fun with Feed One. We have Feed One crock charms.
No way. That's so fun.
They are so fun and so
I
cute.
love it. I love it. Crock charms are awesome. We've got these really cute little keychains. They say strength and dignity on them. Super cute.
So cute.
Really fun. So if you would like to get a little freebie and a little giveaway, go ahead and like this post and then tag somebody in the comments, and we will reach out to you and let you know if you won.
So thank you guys for watching this. What is hopefully our first of many
absolutely
segments of Better Together.
Yes. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Convoy Women, and you can also text the word woman to 68828 to receive updates and text messages from Convoy Women.
And if you want to join in on all the fun with Feed One, follow us on Instagram at Feed One HQ.